for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Here we go.
And it's Atlanta to start out. Cunningham outside. Duncan, a screen. And Cunningham with the slam.
And I love how Cunningham dictates the pace. You can't speed this guy up. He forces you to play at his speed.
Now, here is Irving. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Those huge hands combined with that elite athleticism, Irving does the most damage inside the painted area because of it.
Here's Cunningham. It's hauled in by McGrady.
Boy, that's a look he has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
Lopez from long range. Buries it from three-point range.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
Pass to Wembanyama. And a wide open look for Cunningham. Nice jump shot. Good. Cunningham's got his second bucket of the game to go. Irving double team. Down low. McGrady. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he ducks the basketball.
Here is Irving. Pass to George. Lopez a screen. Fires from the wing. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Well, some have argued that Wembanyama deserved Defensive Player of the Year consideration in his rookie year.
And Kevin, I can see where they're coming from. His team went from a bottom five defense to a top five defense when he was on the floor. His impact is amazing.
He sure can get off the floor. He's one of the best in the business, absolutely.
Boy, he makes it look easy. He is an absolutely imposing finisher around the rim.
Pass to Shays. That's tipped. George looking over the floor. Now about 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. Lets the three fly. Tim Duncan with the rebound.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those really every time.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but it certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Cunningham for three. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. And the foul called on Cade Cunningham. That is his first foul of the game. Personal foul. First team foul. There's 48 seconds left to play in the first quarter. The three from George. Shays with the rebound.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
You know, sometimes you don't like to see guys pull up from three-point range on the break, but for him, with nobody on him, that's a pretty good shot.
Here's Wembanyama for three.
And the incredible reach of Wembanyama, helping him knock away that. And slams it home and gets some camera time on the end of it.
He did. He spent a while up in that rim, didn't he?
The refs are much more lenient with that kind of situation than they used to be.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work put the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Wembanyama, that's all, and he just knocked down the buzzer here.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
What was really impressive there, though, guys, was that he could have rushed it and panicked, and yet he kept his cool and splashed it.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
Mutombo sets a screen. Stolen by Duncan. Lobbed up there for Cunningham. An emphatic LU jam.
You know, at his size, it's a little easier for Duncan to read the floor and the defense and see where those openings are.
From the top of the key. Pass to Simmons. Back to Mutombo. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line. I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Ingram. Second quarter of basketball, about 1 minute played so far. And it's to Kembe with the jam.
And at 7'2", all Mutombo needs is a position near the hoop, and he throws it down.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And so it's Giddy with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. To the middle. Here's Maxwell.
Reversed at home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display.
Yes, sir. Power and grace. That had it all.
Now here's Bird. Still scoreless. Driving the lane. There you got that bucket.
Hey, Bird is listed at about 6'9". I think he's closer to 6'10". He goes a strong, deceptively strong 220. All of that helps him when he takes it to the rack.
Back to Giddy. Pass to Mutombo. 6 on the shot clock. Shakes him. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
In the corner, it's Ingram. Shot, high post. Again, Philadelphia.
You know, we saw this in college from Ingram. His mid-range game, that's a go-to spot for him.
Here's Maxwell. And that one is hammered home.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg. Yeah, show it off the Bucks.
He's a highlight reel, always on the launch pad.
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
To the paint. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 6 in the quarter.
Physical defense won't slow Mutombo down much at all. Inside, he has a way of getting what he wants.
Bogdanovich for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. to Bird. Front past the arc. And it's Radmanovich with the rebound. Up to the right wing. The three from Maxwell. Buries the long-range jumper. Maxwell's got 9. It's Matumbo. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is. And he picks this simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Atlanta leads by 3. Time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Now, here is Irving. 13 feet away. From downtown, bangs home the trifecta. Duncan's got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
All too easy for Duncan there. Feels like he can take these shots whenever he wants to.
So it's advantage. Towns the screen. Launches it. It's good, and so Giddy with the assist. And Atlanta leads by 3.
Towns takes a lot of pride in knocking down threes. He's as gifted a shooter as we have at the center position.
And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. Atlanta leading by 3. Pass to Gasol. And it's good off the back rim and in. Gasol's got his first basket.
Nice touch on the mid-range shot from Gasol right there. Gives the shot just enough touch and power.
Duncan on the screen. And the dunk by Duncan.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, losing some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Now, here's Cunningham. He's got 9. Back to Gasol. 5 to shoot. Here's Radmanovich. Excellent D there from George. Philadelphia trails by 3, and he commits the intentional foul. So both teams changing it up here. First team foul. Here's George. Scoreless thus far.
And you know what? For me, these dunks show exactly how great an athlete George is. I mean, sometimes you're surprised that the basket doesn't come down with the force he punches it with.
Now here's Giddy. Here's Matumbo. Shot clock at 6. His first shot coming late. One shot is good that time. And Atlanta leads by 3.
Big fella doing some work from the mid-range. Dikembe is more than just a post presence.
McGrady outside. Drills it from outside. McGrady's got 5.
pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Pass to Maxwell. And it's Giddey in the corner. Over McGrady. It's deflected.
Excellent job by McGrady using his length to deny that shot.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
Giddey with it. Inside. And the basket by Mutombo. Mutombo's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
No good from Simmons. And so it's Giddey with it. He brings it up for Atlanta. Pass to Mutombo. Back to Giddey. And stolen by Simmons. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Simmons doing a nice job there mucking up passing lanes and making life difficult for the opposition. And that's a mindset, but also activity and energy display.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game. To the inside. Maxwell. It's hauled in by Paul George. And we just finished the third quarter. We got a tight ball game here. But on the other hand, they lead by a bucket. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments with the start of our fourth quarter coming up next. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. An update on Karl Anthony Towns' injury. Let's go over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to talk with Atlanta's head athletic trainer about his status. He said it's definitely an ankle sprain and that he feels a throbbing pain.
Thanks for the status report there, David. At least we now know, Greg, how he's doing.
Yeah, when you talk injury, the unknown factor is always a difficult thing to deal with.
You know, for him, just watching his teammates unable to contribute, that's really a helpless feeling.
Now, here's Cunningham, following the miss by Dikembe Mutombo. Now, Cunningham. 6 to shoot. To the paint. Here's Wembanyama. Can't cash in from close range. Mutombo inside. And it's good. 2 points. And Philadelphia leads by 2.
A 7-2 force around the hoop. I think I'd go to Mutombo in the post every trip.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich talking to his team during the break. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, and they've had some clean looks. When the three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
All right, David, thanks.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
We've seen some great competition in this one.
Yeah, 7 already in the game, and I think it shows you how well these two teams match up with one another.
Pass to Shea. Down low. No good from Duncan. Here's Philadelphia. They lead. And it's Dikembe with the jam.
Dikembe Mutombo able to work through a tough foul and still get the shot up and down.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Philadelphia.
I love the way they're finishing, penetrating, getting downhill, taking the game to their opponent. They've been the aggressors, and that's been impressive.
And on top of that, they're getting a lot of points off assists. And it's always a good sign when your team is working as a cohesive group.
Timeout.
Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Mutombo's got the lead up to 6 now for Philadelphia. And we've got a timeout from Greg Popovich. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Here is Cunningham. And Benyama outside. Robinson on the wing. And he gets it to go from the corner.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when he can.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Inside. Here's Lopez. In the corner, Simmons with it. Back at 6. Back to Lopez. Wide open look. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Lopez is really dangerous as a shooter if you give him space to catch and then shoot.
Pass to Duncan. Outside Robinson. Off target from three-point range.
You know, the cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Well, defending Cunningham was a challenge. You have to pay extra attention. That's when you leave someone open. Love the aggressiveness there by Simmons. Coming up big.
And it's Robinson again missing.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Lopez a screen. Here's McGrady. Off the mark here with the three-point shot.
Can't waste any time here.
No, you need a quick bucket and then a quick foul.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession. 19 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Robinson for three. Got it! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And that's something Cleveland takes pride in. Sharp
Timeout.
with that pinpoint pass. Starting the game up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Shades. And a wide open look for Benyama. That 3 off the mark. So Philadelphia wins it. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. See you next time.
got.
Thanks for tuning in this Wednesday. 2K Sports presents the NBA. I'm Kevin Harlan. With me at the table, Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson. And we've also got Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sidelines.
Here we go.
So Hartford wins the tip. Duncan left side. Outside ball. Screen by Porzingis. Three-pointer. And ball is good for three.
Zero hesitation at the arc. Ball truly believes in his ability to shoot the three.
Irving surveying the floor. Lopez a screen. Irving can't hit. Over the last few seasons, we've seen the resurgence of Porzingis. And Richard, it has been fun to watch.
Kevin, he's been effective on both sides of the ball. He's always been a good player, but his recent fit has really improved his play.
6 to shoot. Here's Duncan. And Duncan throws it down hard.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there, just hammering it home.
On the wing, Jordan. Porzingis with the block. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Cunningham outside. Paul George with the steal. Jacks up a three. Lopez with the ball. Guarded now by Duncan.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A shake. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
Hartford getting their first shots from the stripe in this game. And Philadelphia making a change here. And he makes both free throws.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
2 minutes remaining.
Run. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Goodness, Ben Simmons, unreal.
Left side, ball. Porzingis inside. The rebound by Thurman. Outside, George. First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play.
Paul George.
And yes, it's good.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Out to Porzingis. Over George. Porzingis can't hit. Philadelphia trails by 3. Here's Thurman. The kick out to Lopez. And it's Hartford on the break. Here's Duncan. And it's sent back by George.
And the timing from George there on the rejection, using his long reach to turn away the shot.
Duncan. Misses that one. He's made one and missed two this game so far. Simmons working it over. Pass to Thurman. Back to Simmons. Pocket six. Out to the wing. Shoots. And again, it's Philadelphia.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Cunningham outside. Outside, Porzingis. Fires the three. That shot off the mark. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Hartford leads by only one. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. Some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Hartford here in this one?
Attacking, drawing fouls. They won that first quarter at the line.
Hoping to continue that success from the line throughout this one.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. They trail by one. It's stolen by Cunningham. And it's Hartford on the break. Ball from long range. Outside, Porzingis. 6 on the shot clock. Takes the three. Lands it from downtown.
This is that modern big man play. Tall guys who are comfortable draining shots from deep.
And there's a whistle, and that's going to go on Simmons. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Cunningham with it. No scoring in this one. Hartford needs to get off a shot here. Here's Duncan. And Hartford hits again from deep.
It's rare that you see this from Duncan, so you know he had to really like the shot.
Up top, Bird. A shot. Hartford with the rebound.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Now, here's Ball. Pass to Duncan. There's the triple. And Hartford hits it again from deep.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flank.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Here's Cunningham. And get Ingram picking up that last bucket.
2 minutes remaining.
Pass to Duncan.
2 minutes.
Outside, Porzingis. Taps in the tray. He's got 5.
If he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Dunked by Porzingis.
Textbook positioning there for Porzingis. Once he's established it, he's going to have the advantage and able to finish that one above the rim. Taking matters into his own hands.
Yeah, we didn't expect to see that kind of finish.
A point guard getting up like that? Boy, that is special.
And that's an intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Now, here's Malone. Harden surveying the D. Some solid defense from Ingram. Philadelphia trails by 9. Here's Duncan. Nice fake with the layup off the mark.
Away team foul.
For Hartford, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. First free throw is good. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Out to Bird. And out of bounds as Hartford gains possession.
And I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
34 seconds left in the second quarter. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
In the paint, hard, man. He's just a tough guard. If you get too close, know that this man is a master at drawing fouls.
Hartford on offense. They're on a 17-6 run. Alone. Adebayo the screen. Here's Bogut. And stolen by Simmons. It's good from the top of the key. Simmons got 6. Got a piece of it. Smith for 3. And it's Hartford with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A good size advantage, and they'll look to increase it. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Philadelphia trails by 10. Here's Irving. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
A great athlete and an even better human being. It's easy to love Julius Irving. What he brings to this team and also what he brings to the community.
Both free throws good for Irving. Hartford leading by 8. And here's Bogut. Hasn't made one yet. Off with the layup. Here's Irving. Into the lane. Goes back up. And the layup is up and in.
Great hustle there from Kyrie in the paint, outworking the defense and finding a quality look.
Out to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
That's the last thing you need to happen down the stretch. Let's see how they respond to the devastating punch.
Hartford with the ball. Philadelphia getting their last shot to go. Here's Harden. Julius Irving comes up with the rebound. Philadelphia trails by 4. Here's Bogut. Harden outside. To the left side wing. Here's Adebayo. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And Hartford leads by 6.
Tough shot from Bam. But, man, he is so capable of knocking down that mid-range.
And here comes Smith. Leading the what a slam!
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
There's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Second personal foul.
Magic with the ball. Kyrie just contorts his body, figures out ways to make the impossible look so easy.
Hartford leading by 5. Harden. And the rebound goes to Duncan. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's on the back. Oh, my goodness, the slam.
That is not a simple finish by any means. Adebayo had to keep his focus, makes the D think twice about getting physical with him.
Free throw good. Adebayo. Philadelphia trails by 8. Well, G.A. Adebayo came from very humble beginnings.
Yeah, raised by his mother. And Kevin Bam's main motivation in life was to get her out of that trailer. He worked extremely hard, and now, arguably, a top 25 player.
Something that's not talked about is that he is a high IQ player. You got to respect how fast Kyrie makes decisions, especially when it comes to shooting the ball.
He is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. They get it back. Pass to Lopez. Shot clock at 6. There's the pick. Irving from long range. Buries the long-range jumper. Irving's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
The corner three by Kyrie. That's a nice ring to him.
With it. He's picked up by Lopez. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Philadelphia trails by 4. Out to Ingram. And the 3 off target. Pass to Adebayo. And there it is for him. Adebayo's got 7 points in the game.
And inside is where Bam is at his best. He knows how to outwork the other guys in the paint. One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice
The
job.
Philadelphia team.
He didn't even look worried about the time on the clock. Nice way to end a quarter.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Hartford leads by 4. Porzingis can't hit. And so Simmons will bring it up for Philadelphia. Pass to Mutombo. Porzingis with the steal. Ball from long range. Outside, Porzingis. Duncan, a screen. Just 4 to shoot. Fades and shoots. Yep, right through the net. And Hartford leads by 6. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for Hartford.
They've been defending with excellent anticipation all game long. Just look at how many times they've managed to get their hands on the ball.
And you also have to applaud how they've been able to create turnovers and then convert those on the offensive end.
Yeah, and Ball, transcendent talent, I think, has a real skill for finding his teammates when they have those good looks at the rim.
Stolen by Ball. Outside, Porzingis.
The creativity there from Porzingis. He wanted to make that one a staple.
Stolen by Bird. Launches a 3. To the left wing. Fires for 3. Hartford with the rebound.
That is not the shot they need. You gotta work it around and get a better look.
Ball no good.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Hartford leading by 10. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth.
2 minutes remaining.
Out to the right wing. 6 on the shot clock. Another shot. Dikembe Mutombo grabs the rebound. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Another miss by Philadelphia. Cunningham for 3. Kyrie Irving grabs the miss. Philadelphia trails by 10. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. Ball with it. He's picked up by Irving. Caught that one.
Aggressive slash right there by Ball, showing no fear attacking the rim.
On the wing, Irving. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. A 3 from Simmons. Another miss by Philadelphia. Hartford on offense. They've got an 8-0 run. Wasted no time on that. Bulls got the lead up to 14 now for Hartford.
And it's just competing. I mean, giving your best when it matters most.
And let me tell you, as a team, you love to hit this stride right at the crucial moment. They put this game away in style.
That one's going to be the final dagger. These guys can now celebrate.
Market time of death. Does that mean we get to officially enter garbage time? I vote hopefully yes.
Now Ball. Following the three-point attempt by Kyrie Irving. Baseline jumper. And the shot falls short this time. From deep three-point territory. Hartford with the rebound.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
Good on the three-point shot. And so it's Hartford with the win. And the outcome of this one was never in doubt.
And boy, they really put in a supreme effort. It just felt like once they had that lead, it was comfortable. They were not going to relinquish it.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. Thank you for watching tonight's presentation on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Hey everybody, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Richard Jefferson. Allie LaForce will be our reporter from the sideline. Go. So it's San Jose now. George outside. Pass to Lopez. Clock at 6. Here's Duncan. Good work defensively by Lopez.
Look, the defense was locked hand on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
For three, George buries it from three.
And that gets us rolling. What a tremendous atmosphere here tonight.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner. We'll just have to see.
Talk about strength and athletic ability. Lopez can maneuver against his opponents down low.
Here's McGrady. No good on the triple.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
On the wing, Irving. Rejected by George.
Yeah, rejecting the try there. George firing up his guys.
Irving looking around. First minute and a half of basketball played here in this one. Lopez in the post. Here's Duncan. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Coming out to the floor for your home team, number 2.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for Philadelphia. Over Irving. Philadelphia with another miss. Pass to Duncan. Back to Irving.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Puts up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
Here's Irving. And he drops it in from the low post.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Irving for three. And again, San Jose with a triple.
And Irving is so quick on the pull-up, not giving the D much time to react.
Irving for three. Rebounded by Lopez. San Jose leading by three. Here's a floater. Here's George. Rejected by George. And they recover it. Shot clock at 6. And here they come. Here's McGrady. They grab their own miss. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by George.
Home team ball.
Irving looking around. Another miss by Irving. Outside Irving. And Irving powers it home.
Kyrie, you don't see it often, but that's a nice finish there from the little fella.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Lopez, the screen. McGrady. Philadelphia with another miss.
Home team foul. Tracy McGrady. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
11 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's George. Lopez with the steal.
Just a great play on D to throw him off the shot and force a turn.